You're not gonna touch me. You're not gonna touch me. Stop. Get off of me, man. Hey, get off of me.
Don't put yourself in a situation.
What happens when those meant to uphold the law try to silence the very rights they're sworn to protect? In today's episode of World of Crime, a sharp journalist takes on officers who attempt to enforce feelings over the law, only to be completely shut down. And when the right to record is under attack, what does that say about justice itself? Stay tuned to see how this unfolds and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe to help expose misconduct and protect civil rights.
You're not gonna touch me. You're not gonna touch me. Stop. Get off of me, man. Hey, get off of me. Let's see if we can take a look around in here. City of Norfolk Proclamation.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Hey, how are you?
Recording something or?
Yeah, I'm just taking some pictures and video. I'm in. Who are you, sir? Sorry.
I'm Mike. I'm the coordinator for the center here.
Coordinator for the center, and your name?
Michael Hunter.
Michael. My name is Sean. I'm an independent journalist.
Okay. And what are you journalizing?
I'm just taking some pictures and video of the facility here. I'm working on a story.
Okay. Mind if I ask what the story is?
Oh, it's on the Employment Commission here. I can't get into any more detail than that, unfortunately.
So if you want the Employment Commission, you may want to talk to those are Virginia Employment Commission employees, and also did you go downstairs?
Yeah, no, I came upstairs first, but I will talk to them.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Mike.
If you have any questions, let me know.
All right, thanks, Mike. I was saying, a bunch of brochures over here.
You have to get their permission.
I'm sorry?
If you film anybody, you have to get permission from that individual.
That's not the case because it's public. This is a public building, right?
Yeah, but
Okay.
But these individuals, they are private. It's like you go to the hospital, you don't take pictures of people in the hospital because that's their privacy.
Well, if you're in public, there's no expectation of privacy. That's why, when you go out, there's cameras everywhere above your heads. You know what I mean? Yeah, sure, no problem.
You have a card?
I don't have a card, no, I don't.
But don't film anybody.
Yeah, they're in public again, Michael. I'm not trying to film anybody in particular, but if they're on the video, they're on the video. It says we can't record anyone without their permission, but yet here's our friendly reminder that they're always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we record them. What'd you say?
I said you gotta go.
Who are you?
You gotta go. The boss said you have to go. Come on.
Who are you? Allied Universal?
Yes.
And your name?
So you one of them.
Why are you saying I'm one of them?
One of them. The one to be like recording it. I be watching a lot of videos. I see this, but you making people feel real uncomfortable.
Yeah, so who's the boss that says I have to go? That's one way to come up to somebody, I guess. Come up to them and say, you gotta go. Oh no, why is there a camera? There's a camera over there in the corner of the office.
That's for security. Are you security?
Oh, so it's for security. So if it's for security, it's okay.
Are you security?
Why would
Are you security?
No, I'm not
So are
security.
you recording people?
So you can only record people if you're security? That doesn't make sense. So you can only record people if you're security? And they're trying to get clout. Can you explain what clout is to me? I'm trying to figure it out.
Coming in like government buildings. Is this how you get paid?
Is that what clout means? Money?
Is that how you get paid?
How do you get paid? Every 2 weeks? I don't need... Who is this, Bill?
That's our operation manager.
Operation manager? I don't need anyone's permission to do what I'm doing.
See, I don't know what you're doing. We have like people in here. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. Because even we have to they have time to release the information we videotape or taking pictures of.
That's not true.
Well, you make them feel very uncomfortable.
Why would that be? I've answered all your questions. Why would you feel uncomfortable? Yeah, no, I would just calm down if I were you, just a little bit.
You got to go, bro, for real.
Yeah,
You
no.
got to go. You want me to
Call 911 because we have to call.
So security, you're supposed to observe and report, right? That's what they teach you guys? 911 has you on hold? That's funny. That is crazy. It's luckily it's only a guy with a camera and not some real threat. Because you're whispering. Said you couldn't hear him.
Would you be cool with that?
No one did that to you.
If I'm like this, come on, man. That's a question.
I'm trying to answer it, but I'm trying to say that, again, if I'm in a public place and I'm doing public things and somebody is publicly putting their phone in my face,
They don't like
I can ask them to not do that, and then if they don't respond to it, then again, I can
Or
report
if they don't like it, nobody don't like it.
But right now, what he's doing right now is, I think, for the public good, because you can talk to some of the people here, they'll say it's basically a secret, almost a secret. Like, people don't know about it, so when this goes out on YouTube or goes out into the public to just show what is here, what is available. Did you talk to his
No,
Have you talked to him?
Yeah, I told him what I was doing here, and he just doesn't. No one put the camera in your face like that. So don't.
Not in the recording people. Everybody upstairs basically holding the like a jump, but they weren't recording.
But why?
Here's the truth. So that's why.
No, I explained that to them, sir, and they you know what they said? I explained that to him, and he says, "Oh, but that's because we're security. We're allowed to." That was his, and I think that sends the wrong message to the people.
Well, I realize. Are you speaking about like security?
Yeah, security cameras. Yeah,
It's like okay, that's their choice.
exactly. And I think that would be rude just to get in somebody's face in 2 inches like he was just doing. But
So
again,
what's the purpose of your visit?
My visit today, I came to return some paper, and then I was told that I did not need to return it. So, but I was again just trying to encourage more and more.
de-escalate. Yeah.
Yeah, encourage the community to encourage the community to do what is good, right, true, and so I think there's some policies that are in place that are keeping people from doing the right thing just because they don't understand what is righteous, what is good. So that's why I was trying to explain. I don't know him personally, but I know he has the right to do what he's doing. And if it's making people feel uncomfortable, then I think it would be the manager's job to help explain that hey, this is a public accessible facility, and if they're doing things that are
Take it outside.
well, he has why.
I asked you nicely.
Who are you, sir? Hi. How are you? Who are you?
Please, 911.
We're ready, the police has already been called.
Okay, thank
But
you.
do you see?
I asked you nicely to step out because you got customers coming in.
I understand you
They're
have
not
customers.
They're the public. They're citizens.
Customers are coming up to the counter. I need you to step to the side.
Sir, I don't even know who you are. Who are you?
I'm one of them.
Okay, you're a supervisor.
Right.
Okay, and your name, sir?
Just step outside, please.
Just so I can hold you accountable, sir. Can I get your name?
I asked you nicely to step outside.
Okay, and nicely, I'm going to tell you that I'm just going to continue to exercise my rights, sir.
Okay, that's fine.
But sir, just so you're aware, if you're asking.
See what you're causing over here, man? See what you're doing? Ladies and gentlemen, this man is a true patriot. This man right here is a true patriot. Wow.
So that's why I think like when people are like even seeing this, I think shifting the mindset of seeing it as a good thing.
No, he doesn't, because if you can't even give us your name and tell us who you are, what you're doing.
Ma'am, you can cover your face, but I just want to say really quick, ma'am. I just want to say that I did tell people my name is Sean. Hi, nice to meet you, ma'am. My name is Sean, and I'm an independent journalist. I told the coordinator upstairs that, and I told Trey, the security guard, that. See, you don't want to listen. You just want to. Yeah, because you want to paint the narrative you want to paint.
As a citizen, I'm asking, please don't lock the door.
Excuse me.
Our office is closed at the present
They're
time.
not closed. You have members of the public in there. Don't do this.
The office is closed.
It's
at the
not
present
closed.
time.
It's not closed. It's not closed. We need to hold you accountable.
He's a
want the door
supervisor.
shut.
You want the door shut?
You're not gonna
Shut
touch
the
me.
door. Get back.
You're not gonna touch me. Stop. Get off of me, man. Hey, get off of me.
Because you gotta don't put yourself in a situation where you're.
Well, you saw him, right? Now I'm gonna hold him accountable when the officers get here. Now I'm gonna hold him accountable. Do you see what they? I really appreciate you for being here, and I feel like it's like divine intervention, really, because they're trying. This guy has been trying to put his hands on me like he just did this whole time. And do you see what they're doing, people?
I just know this is good. This is what you're bound to protect and uphold. And if they who are employees and federal money is going to them to establish all of this, I was trying to keep the peace and help them understand that what they're doing is unlawful. He's not using profanity. He's been incredibly polite.
This was exactly what he was doing. He was upstairs, knowing it's small upstairs. So everybody's walking.
But I encouraged him to look at what the Constitution is, and even was talking to the supervisor. They did not give me their names. They were even me. Like just the fact that I was
I
even.
have no idea who this man is. He was just here.
They know each other. He came in yesterday asking the same questions a lot. He did this yesterday. They know each other.
You're lying. You need to have evidence of what you're saying. Just because I'm asking similar questions, again, I have a knowledge that you do not have. That doesn't make me better than you. But if you're going to accuse me of knowing this person when you have no evidence or facts of that,
He's been doing this all day.
Yeah, would you mind sharing with us? Sure.
to not suppress
Yeah, I'm
the
the
rights
senior
of
director
people.
center. but I'm just
Yeah,
saying
I totally
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
am sympathetic to that. At the end of the day, what I would just like to resolve this peacefully.
Oh, for sure. In a court of law, I understand that. But
Yes,
but
as far as
yeah, our civil rights, my civil rights were definitely
Okay.
were violated today. But there was also a crime committed here today that I need accountability for. That was explained to the other your officer over here. Can I just get your name and badge number? I'm sorry,
Sure,
sir.
it's Officer Martinson, 36092.
The security guard has no right to put his hands on me and assault me, and that's what he did. And as a citizen, I am.
Were you harmed? Was there?
That's not the way the law works.
The Code of Virginia doesn't have a separate battery charge. There's not a
Riot act.
It's assault and battery. They're together.
Unlawfully from a public accessible.
No, he pushed me, but it's on camera. And like I said, assault and battery. I'm very well familiar with assault and battery charge in the state of Virginia, and it 100% applies here. Even if you don't hit, if you have to put somebody in reasonable apprehension of fear, that's the way the statute's written. So if I just cocked back and I was going to hit you and I didn't, but I put you in fear, that's still an assault. So by actually hitting me and putting me in fear and of my life and bodily injury, that is 100% assault. And as a security officer, not even you as a law enforcement officer, no one has the right to do that to anyone, and I want him held accountable.
Okay, so what would you like from us at this point?
I would like you to charge him with assault and battery.
So I can't charge him right now, okay? Because what?
Of course you can. But if I did it, you would charge me 100%.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. If the roles were reversed, I would give the exact same explanation that I'm about to. Okay. At the end of the day, I have one party who says that he was assaulted. Can you present me with any physical evidence of an assault?
I have it on camera.
Okay, but as far as on your person right now, you don't have any cuts, bruises, anything like that.
But you asked for
now,
physical evidence.
as a citizen of Virginia, you have the ability to take out charges, misdemeanor charges against any other citizen in Virginia. Okay, we will get the security guard's information for you, and you will have the ability, since it's a misdemeanor that didn't happen in my presence, you'll have the ability to take out that charge.
I've dealt with this before, officer. Can I please speak to a supervisor? Sure. Thank you. I appreciate it, officer. Thank you.
Well, are you on the call for a supervisor?
Yes, ma'am. Sure.
What's going on?
Can I just get your name?
Yeah, Sergeant Greason.
Sergeant Greason.
Yeah, is this the other person with you? Is this person with you?
No, I exercise my rights. I'm sure you know that, constitutionally protected activity. I won't go too much into that, but I was trying to be cordial with everyone, and they didn't seem to like it, which sometimes that does happen. Some people don't like it. That is what it is. So, my problem is why I called you is that I feel like there's no justice being done here, no accountability. The security officer inside assaulted me on camera in front of a witness. He insulted me, right? I'm demanding that he be arrested for that and charged for that. But apparently, your officers are saying that I have to just go to court myself as a victim, and I feel like that's really backwards, because if you have video evidence, you have eyewitness evidence, and you have my statement that I'm going to write, what makes that security guard? If I put my hands on somebody, I'm going to jail. I know that. I'm a very peaceful man, and I've gone to jail for less.
Do you have video footage on your phone?
I do have video footage, yeah.
Okay.
Was there security camera footage or?
No. I mean, there was, but there's nothing we could see online.
Okay. Would you like to see it?
Yeah, do you mind?
Sure, no problem. Hold on one second. That was the shoulder and then his hand right there.
I mean, I see the hand, but and I'm not trying to be funny. You can turn it.
Yeah.
Do I think that's enough for a conviction? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm pretty positive it's enough for a conviction, only because the way the statute for assault and battery is written is that you have to put someone, you don't even have to touch anyone. If I were to just cock my hand back right now and just put you in fear, in reasonable fear of bodily injury, just putting you in fear, I don't even have to touch you, that would be enough for a conviction. How do I know? Is because in Virginia, someone has put me in fear of bodily injury, and they were just convicted a couple days ago in a trial.
Yeah.
Because they didn't even put their hands on me like he did.
Yeah.
And there was a regular citizen, they were arrested, and this is my problem, is that I feel as though, because he's security, right, I feel as though he's being held to a different standard. But I believe in holding everybody accountable, because if I take it into my own hands, then you wouldn't want that, right? You wouldn't want me causing a scene and fighting with this man. He has a gun. Someone could have, that's a danger. He's putting his hands on people. As a sergeant, a security officer, their job is to observe and report. They're not supposed to put hands on anybody. I'm familiar with Allied Universal, the security company he works for. They have a zero hands-on policy. For that reason, is because you cannot just put your hands on people. And like I said, someone put me in reasonable fear of bodily injury in Fredericksburg, and they were convicted in a trial without even touching me. So obviously he touched me, so he put me, that's an assault and battery. This fits the statute.
So that aside, what happened in, you said Richmond?
Yeah, no.
That aside, what happened in Richmond,
yeah. I was just giving as an example.
What happened in this particular case. So I did a thorough investigation. I talked to your witness. I talked to the people inside. I tried to review body camera inside. There was nothing evident that stuck out where I could actually see that an assault occurred. So with that being said, the officers are not wrong in what they told you. So they do not have to make an arrest. So you can go down to the magistrate and secure warrants and take out warrants if you believe you were assaulted, show them the video, and that'll come into play when you go to court.
Trial, correct. Yeah.
Trial, yeah. So we're going to give you a report number. We're going to take a report. We have all his information, all the security guards' information, all your information. So we took the report for the assault, and you can go down to the magistrate and take out the warrants. Whether you're rightfully allowed to video record, we're not going to get into the weeds with whether you're allowed to be in there, because it's very unclear what that property is, whether it's public, private, or federal or state. So at this point, we're here for criminal matters. We're going to go ahead and take care of that need. We're going to go ahead and file the report, and that's the...
But I'm not, just to be clear, I'm not trespassing this building.
Excuse me?
I'm not trespassing.
We're not trespassing you at this point.
Okay.
So, no. They
Okay.
don't want to pursue anything with trespassing. No.
Even though I haven't spoken to anybody.
Hey, good afternoon. How are you?
Hey, how are you, officer? Do you mind if I get your name and badge number, sir?
Yeah, my name's Detective Bloom. Badge number 74.
Thank you, sir.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you, sir?
Detective O'Brien, Frank Mike's.
Thank you,
Back
Detective
6'6", how are
O'Brien.
you?
Thank you. Nothing much. You guys here for me?
Yeah. Did we talk to you yet?
No, I haven't spoken to anybody at the library yet. No.
Okay. Did anybody from the library talk to you?
No, nobody.
Okay.
Why, what's up?
So, as far as I believe, you need written permission to film inside the library from the director.
I need written permission from the director of the
I'll
library.
get that in writing. Hold on a second.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Where are you coming from today?
Oh, I'm just visiting the library here, that's all.
Are you local or?
No, not local, no. No, not local.
Where are you from?
I'd rather just not answer any more questions, if that's okay with you. Thank you, sir. Yeah, no problem.
So we got the policy for you.
Hi, sir, how are you? Can I get your name and badge number, please?
Sure, Sergeant Noble.
Sergeant Noble.
If you want to get.
So this is the library's policy?
Yes, number 18.
So it says recording within the building without express permission of the library director, written permission from all those being videotaped, photographed, and otherwise is prohibited.
Correct.
So are you a policy enforcement, sir? I don't need that, thank you.
Policy enforcement?
Right, do you enforce policies?
That's done here.
So why are you here if you're not enforcing the policy?
The director is enforcing the policy.
The director? And the director's name? Do you mind if I speak to the director?
She does not want to speak to you.
She doesn't want to speak to me?
No, sir.
So how do I know that she's... I don't know what... why can't I speak to her? She's a public servant.
I can't speak on her behalf.
Right. But you are, though, because you're bringing me a policy.
Correct.
Right, so that means you're
library.
speaking on her behalf.
Okay, if that's what you feel I'm doing.
Well, you are, sir. I mean, it's
Not
pretty
to
obvious.
dispute it with you.
No, I don't want to dispute anything with you either, sir. It doesn't seem... You enforce the law. You're a law enforcement officer, Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Right, so this is not a law. This is policy.
Correct.
I am using the libraries for its intended purpose like anybody else would use it. I'm just happen to have a recording in my
But it's
hand.
against their policy.
Right, but their policy can't trump the United States Constitution and the First Amendment of freedom of press. I'm a journalist. I'm here conducting an investigation for a story and using the library for its intended purpose. I'm reading books. I'm looking at what they have here. How can you... That's like if they had a policy that said...
Are you filming other people without permission?
Well, it's funny that you say that because you're right below a camera. The library didn't ask me for permission to film me, sir. And do you know why they don't have to ask me for permission to film me? And why none of you who have body cameras on asked me for permission to film me today? Because you don't need the permission to film me because we're in public and there's no reasonable expectation of privacy in public, sir. So no one needs to ask for permission to film in public. Again, I'm not particularly wanting to film anybody. I'm filming books and...
Well, you're filming me, so I'm not...
Right. Well, you're filming me.
I'm not right now, I am.
Well, okay, so your detective here is filming me. But again, no one has a reasonable expectation of privacy in public. I've been through this in federal courts before. Won some federal court cases in New York City regarding filming in public and filming law enforcement officers in the course of their duty as well, which you are. I just don't understand what is your purpose here to hand me a policy
because we got called of a suspicious person here, filming people, which is against their policy. So they would like you to leave.
A suspicious person. What about me is suspicious, sir?
That was filming people, walking around filming.
That's
what we got.
So by that standard, you're suspicious.
Why am I suspicious?
Because you're walking around filming people, sir.
No, we only film when we get to a call.
Right.
Per our policy.
Right, exactly. Per your policy, that's fine. And I have my own policies. I have a company, and my own policies say that I follow the United States Constitution, as you should, sir. You took an oath to uphold the United States Constitution 100%. And our constitutional rights. And has anybody complained? This is why.
That's why we get called here was from.
No. But the staff. Okay. So that's like if you, for example, that's like if you, sir. Again, I don't want to argue with you. I'm having a conversation with you.
100%.
Yeah. So that's like if you came to a call because you complained. You're the law enforcement officer. You're the public servant. You can't complain on somebody for, you know what I mean? So they are workers here. Has anybody from the public complained that I'm a suspicious person with a camera recording them and violating their privacy in public? Which again, there's a camera right in front of you, sir, right above you.
When you walk in, I'm sure it says that the suspect video recorded, I would think.
Right. So if I had like a shirt that said like, you are being video recorded right now, would that be okay?
That I cannot tell you.
Like if I had like a t-shirt that just says, you are being recorded at all times while you're next to me, that would be okay? Again, sir, my only thing is that no one asked me for permission to film me. I'm trying to use the library for its intended purpose. There is case law on these sorts of things. Like, I understand that the library is what you would call a limited public forum. That means that it has to have reasonable rules in order to use the library for its intended purpose. I'm trying to use the library for its intended purpose. I'm not sitting there standing in front of anybody filming them. I'm trying to actually find the United States Constitution and some literature here to make sure that they carry it here. It's part of my investigation to make sure that they.
I will help you get that documentation.
Right. So but that's fine. But why? Right. That's
You are using it for your intended purpose.
Right.
Go find the Constitution.
That's fine.
Go right ahead.
Right. That's all. And the only thing is, I'm holding a camera. I'm not here just to film. I'm here to use it. I'm here to. Yeah.
No one's impeding your ability to film in here right now. So we're not taking the camera from you. We're not.
Right. Well, I hope not. You don't seem like that's the type that would. But I've been in situations where it's not been a good situation, but I hopefully that doesn't happen here today. But again, I'm not going to give you a problem. If you are going to enforce that policy, then that's the way for me to handle this in federal court, like I've done before in the past. And yeah, right, exactly. So
can we help you expeditiously get the footage that you need so that we can come?
Well, no, I'm not. It's not necessarily I need any sort of footage. I'm using the library for its intended purposes of using the library, of looking for books. My intention right now is to look for the United States Constitution, but I'm here to use the library for its intended purpose. I'm not here to strictly film. I happen to be filming and exercising my constitutional right while using the library. You understand? So it's like I'm using the library like any other citizen could. We have rights to use the library. And again, if that policy, I read your policy, sorry, I read the policy of the I'm sorry, not your policy, but you're the one that handed it to me, excuse me. But I read the policy, and the policy from the director, it could say that people with hats can't come inside the library, or people of a certain color or a certain size. Would you say, hey, sir, they have a policy that, your skin color is a little too dark or a little too light? Would you say that? No, right?
No.
It doesn't make any sense.
People you're working on or what it may have, or sensitive stuff, and they don't want to film. I'm assuming that's why they have this policy.
Right. Well, sensitive stuff in what? This is a public area, sir. There's nothing sensitive.
Children come.
Right. I'm not in a. Listen, I could be in children's area, but I'm not in the children's areas. No, but I know in every library there's a children's section that's cordoned off for children. Never went into that section. And I like how libraries are structured that way. That way, children can stay where the children belong.
So clearly, listen, I don't mean to cut you off. Clearly,
yeah, go ahead.
You're here for an intended purpose. How can we help you get to your intended purpose sooner rather than later? Because we're being tied up here.
Right, and I don't want you to be.
Taxpayer dollars are being used for us right now.
Right.
As a taxpayer,
by your choice.
You are correct. That you would like us to get back to our duties.
Right. Yes, I would love it. Right.
So how come? I'm so sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am.
How could we do that?
So just let me go about my business and look at my books.
So you stated that you were looking for the U.S. Constitution.
Right. Okay. Do you know where that is?
I do not here actually.
Because you don't work here. That would be a question for somebody that works here.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, sure. I'll talk to somebody that works here. No problem. Hey, sir. How are you? Mind if I just get your badge number, sir?
Yeah, they throw my camera.
Oh, sure.
I just walked in.
Yeah, no problem, sir. I just like to get everybody's name.
Sergeant Donald Wilson.
Sergeant Donald, thank you.
6'3".
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
So you understand, though, the concern that's expected. I'm late to the party. Did
Right.
you express the concern to you as to filming in here?
The other sergeant over here showed me a policy that the library has. I haven't spoken to. First of all, while I was looking at books here and exercising my constitutional rights, no one came up to me and spoke to me and told me anything. It's when you guys came here, law enforcement, that I was. You guys told me that there was some sort of policy. They showed me the policy, and I understand that the policy exists. I've seen it with my own eyes. But again, my only response to that, Sergeant, would be that a policy can say anything. You're not policy enforcement. You're law enforcement. If the policy said that, white people couldn't come into the library or black people or.
The hyperbole is a bit much on that one.
Well, I mean, it's the same. It's the same
not,
thing.
No,
because we have a right.
No, this policy is very specific in that they don't want you filming unless you have prior approval. It makes no mention to conflate the issue with race or religion or gender or any other issue is disingenuous.
But how? Because it's
the policy specific.
You wouldn't enforce it.
That they'd like you to have prior permission before coming in because the library is accommodable. They'll make arrangements for you. I believe in independent media. I'm a big First Amendment guy too. All right, but the problem is, you're in a library, right? The school's right down the block. They're concerned also.
See, now you're conflating. Now that's disingenuous. When you're talking about a school down the block, there's children everywhere, sir. If there was, listen, for example, if I was filming in front of the school on the sidewalk, sir, that would be, according to you, would be concerning. Okay, if I was filming outside of a school on the public sidewalk, there would be nothing that you could do about it, correct? Correct. So, because I'm doing it in a public...
But I'm talking about why we're here.
Right.
Okay? I'm not saying you're breaking the law. You said it's overkill. It's not overkill. We're next to the police station. The reason why we're here is because the staff called us. Because in their course of a day, right, or in their course of their daily business, they don't have people come and start videotaping and filming things. So they're doing their job. They have a policy, right?
But they're doing it. They're literally filming everybody that walks into this building with public cameras, with taxpayer-funded cameras that are public record that anybody could.
So am I. I'm filming also.
Right.
Okay.
So you are in violation of the policy as well.
Because if anybody ever wants access to our videos, if there's juveniles on it, we redact it. So juveniles never get put out. When you do the eventual open request, I know you're going to submit. If there was a juvenile or somebody else in here, they would be redacted, right? We're not going to put out a juvenile
As per the Attorney General guidelines.
on YouTube or anything like that.
Right.
So there is a limit.
Well, I wouldn't put a minor on any sort of public.
Well, we don't know that. How are we supposed to know that? You won't give us your ID. You don't tell us who you are. So how do I know that?
Well, you never. I wouldn't give you my ID, but you didn't ask for it in the first place. But my name is Sean.
I'm late to the party, so I'm assuming
right?
they asked you for
No,
your ID.
they did not.
Probably told you no.
They did not ask me for my ID.
And I'm assuming when I ask you, you're going to tell me no.
You're assuming wrong. They never asked me for any ID.
Okay, well, you give me your name and ID so I can verify.
My name is Sean, sir.
Sean, and am I going to be able to? I need more than that to look you up to who you are.
Right. No, I don't want to be. That's I think that's overkill because I'm not trying to do anything.
Is you coming in here and doing this, right?
Exercising my rights.
We have things to do.
So go do them, sir.
But now we're just going to leave you in here, and you're going to walk around. Are you going to harass staff? Are you going to film children? You said you're here to read books,
sir. Was I harassing anybody? You said you're late to the party. What was I doing when you walked in?
I said,
was I harassing anyone?
Are you going to harass somebody?
Was I harassing anyone, sir?
No, you were walking around filming.
Okay. Was I looking at books? Okay. Was I wasn't harassing anybody. So again, you're trying to make it seem that something that it's not. I'm not harassing anybody. I don't want to harass anybody.
Never said you were.
Okay, but you're trying to infer that that's what if you leave that what are you going to do?
You're inferring that what I was inferring is wrong. I was asking you a question. I said, are you going to harass anybody?
All right, sir. I'm not. I don't want to listen. I'm not harassing anybody.
Don't tell me to listen because I have no choice but to listen to you.
Okay.
I'd love to be out doing other stuff.
So go do it.
Okay.
So go do it. Respectfully, go do it, sir. Yes, you can. You could say there's no crime being committed here. No one is being harassed. No one is causing a disturbance. No one is being disorderly. This man is politely filming. He's not raising his voice.
Are you going to film children if they walk by?
Sir, I'm not filming. I'm filming what I can see. I'm filming what I can see, which is the books right now and law enforcement right now. Okay. There's no children here, sir.
Obviously, right? But it's a library. Okay, so eventually, come recess or afternoon at recess, right? There's any kids here. That's my primary point of concern, and that the staff right? They're here just to do their jobs.
Right.
They're here to.
And I'm just I asked this woman
to. Where the Constitution is. I'm sure you have a cell phone in front of your smartphone. It takes you 2 seconds to pull it up.
So why would anybody come to the library?
What's your prerogative to knowing where the Constitution is in the library when you can pull it up on your phone?
Sir, that's a ridiculous statement because you could literally look up any book on your phone.
Exactly.
So why would anybody come? And why would a library exist? If you could look up all the information you want on your phone, why would a library exist, sir?
Access to people that don't have it at home, right? To give people a place to come
I'm sure
study.
every single person in this library.
A quiet space.
Sir, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that you would think. I'm sure everybody in this library, if you ask them right now, they have internet access. There might be some.
No. We said, why does a library exist? Right, and what I'm telling you is that
the library exists for the public to use it for whatever intended purpose they want.
They may have internet access, right? But the people that may come may not, right? So there's no point in talking in hypotheticals.
Right, sir. Okay. Listen, I just want, ma'am, did you find out where the Constitution was for me?
Yeah, a copy right here.
Okay, thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate it.
The board is clear on the policy that they don't want anyone filming in here, and I spoke with the board president.
We're good, sir. We don't need that.
So,
The Constitution explained.
so that is their stance on it. So that's why.
Yeah, that's what you called.
Yeah.
All right.
There's no policy.
Well, he's not willing to leave, so.
To be clear, you're not willing to leave, sir?
Oh no, not unless you're threatening to arrest me. Okay, so no, I want to use the library like anybody else.
With us, the customers are uncomfortable, and I said that 3 times now. You need to back up from the
just do this. Make them feel comfortable. Say, hey, he's in public.
I told him, I was like, he's recording in public.
He's fine.
He, feel comfortable. He doesn't want to be on camera. He's not fine.
They must have went to lunch.
Sir, what would be the reason for recording today?
I'm just recording. I'm doing investigation. What's your name?
You made my customer. My name is Isaac Meeker right here. My name tag.
Okay, great.
I'm the associate banker here.
Okay.
You made the customer I was working with in the window very uncomfortable. He didn't consent to being on film.
Okay. I'm in public though.
Yeah, I understand. But this is Chase property. This sidewalk is Chase property, and my manager wants to know.
The whole this sidewalk is Chase property?
This sidewalk.
This sidewalk?
Yes, this sidewalk. Not down there where you see where that stops on this whole circle, all the way back to that brick wall right there is Chase property.
I think all of this is public property, so.
Yeah, but I understand that point, but what's the reason for recording? Just to record?
Just recording, doing a documentary,
Okay.
doing an investigation.
Investigation on?
Yeah, what's the teller's name that's in there?
You cannot have that information standing outside the building. If you'd like to know, you can come inside and ask. I'll ask my manager.
Okay.
Please come close to the front of the building, though. You're looking very suspicious standing on the side, and people want to call the authorities on you, but we can't.
Why not?
Because you're standing on the side of the building. We don't know what you're doing yet.
I'm just recording. I told you.
Okay, I know. That's what you told me. So I
Yeah.
know you're recording now.
Yeah.
Can you come with us to the front because you're making people uncomfortable?
Am I still able to record though?
I don't know if you're able to record inside. I'm about to ask for you before you even come in, but can you come to the front of the
I'm gonna still have my camera rolling though.
Yeah, 100%. I'm not telling you to turn it off while we walk.
Okay.
Randy, it's not a big deal.
I think he's giving me rights to come on in. I think so. Yeah. So he did come out. He did approach me. I'm acting like a little confused, a little like I don't know what's really going on, just to kind of see how they would react to that. Not so sure what I'm doing, so we're just gonna see how they react to that. So I know you guys see me like I'm trying to play the dumb role, like I really don't know what's going on, or I don't even know what I can and cannot do. I mean, if you give me the right to come in and, speak with a few people, man, that'd be great. Like, that'd be cool. So we waiting for him to come back out. I believe his name is Isaac. I really didn't get it.
His name is Randy Downs.
Okay, I'm not trying to
being recorded. He did not like how you leaned in the window at all. So we will have to ask you to back up from the windows. You can still record, 100%. Keep it rolling.
Okay.
Back up from the windows, please. For customer security, you're making them feel very uncomfortable because you won't tell them why you're recording us.
I need to tell them while I'm recording?
You need to tell the customers.
You can just let them...
We know we can be recorded. It's not a problem with us. The customers are uncomfortable, and I've said that 3 times now. You need to back up from the
Just do this. Make them feel comfortable. Say, hey, he's in public.
I told him, I was like, he's recording in public.
He's fine.
He, feel comfortable. He doesn't want to be on camera. He's not fine. He expressed to me to come out here and tell you he does not want to be on camera.
Well, can you take him in the back or something?
No, he can't go to the back. That's a secure area.
Oh.
So you cannot you cannot lean in the windows. It's not allowed no more.
Okay.
Now that clients are uncomfortable, if you lean again, we will call the police.
But do let him know I'm not trying to get his information or nothing.
It's not even like that no more. It's going to escalate. That's what I'm telling you. He wants us to already call him. I'm trying to give you that lean so we can tell you, like, hey, he's not comfortable. Don't lean in the window, okay, or we will call the police.
Law enforcement right here actually pulling in. He's probably going to circle the block and come back. think law enforcement just arrived, you guys. Let's see if he's equipped to handle the situation. How you doing, sir? Not much, man. Can I get your name and badge number just so I know who I'm speaking with?
Yeah, absolutely. Officer Scamper, number 2202.
Great, man.
First Amendment auditor?
I was just out here recording, walking on the public sidewalk.
Welcome to do that.
I looked that way. The guy, Isaac, ran out. He was like, hey, you know, I don't want you to record. One of my customers feeling nervous.
Public, brother, you can record whatever
Okay, it was like you know the ropes, man.
I know all about it.
Okay, man. So I mean, I guess
doing what you're doing.
I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Hey.
I'm gonna go let them know just because they called us.
Yes, sir. Fairway Police did pull up, well diversing that we do have the right to record on the sidewalk. He's about to go in there and educate them. They do have to create their own privacy, and hey, he waving at the cop waving at me. Yes, y'all got to create your own privacy. Yes, sir. Hey, what's your name one more time? Gary. Gary. Hey, can I ask you a question, Gary?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the question of the day people been having issues with.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take a couple steps back so I can get you.
You're good.
Let's say we all was in a race, right?
If we were in a race?
If we was in a race.
Like a foot race?
A foot race.
All right.
And I'm in second place, and you pass me. What place are you in?
If you're in second place?
Yeah, and you pass me.
I would assume first, but I'm probably wrong. It sounds like a gotcha question, so.
Hey, it's okay. Let me get you one more. David's dad has 3 kids. Snap, crackle. Yes, man, I really appreciate you. You was more than professional, and you did great. 100%. You have a great day. Yes, sir. Hey, you guys. So, yeah, man, that's Officer Gary. We're going to wait for him to leave. As soon as he leaves, we're going to definitely slide up out of here. It almost looked like he was unmarked when he pulled up, but you can see it. They got the gray on black.
Because I'm asking you to stop videoing and you're not.
But, I mean, you call the cops, and they just going to pull up with more cameras.
Is there something I can help you with, sir?
How you doing?
Good. Is there something I can help you with?
Yes, you got a bottle of water and maybe like a lollipop?
I do.
Okay.
Are you videoing?
Yes.
For what?
I'm actually doing an investigation.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go get you a bottle of water.
Okay, and a lollipop. Don't forget my lollipop. So, I should actually got her name, you guys. I gotta do better on getting their names. She approached me, asked me what was I doing. She said she was gonna bring me out a water bottle and a lollipop. I think here she come with the water bottle. And what was your name?
My name's Bobby.
Bobby? I really appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Yes, I'll just be out here recording, maybe get a couple pictures around back and whatnot.
Is there a reasoning why?
Yes.
For what?
I'm doing an investigation.
Investigation on what?
On the bank.
Okay. Are you with a certain company? Do you have like a business card or anything?
I actually didn't bring any with me today. I'm actually I'm independent. But yeah, I'm not gonna be too long. We'll be out here for, I don't know. So I'll go around back and get a few pictures back there. So Bobby did approach. I let her know that I can barely hear you. I'm sorry, Miss Bobby.
Can I ask you to please stop videoing? This is private property, so we would prefer, we have security measures in place and stuff where...
Yes, I have no intentions on going on your property. So I'm not stepping on your property at all.
No, but you're videoing our property.
Yes, I have a job to do, that's all, you know.
But you're not telling me what your job is.
I did. I'm sorry, Miss Bobby.
Tell me who you're with or anything like that.
I told you I was independent, and I'm sitting here to do an investigation.
But we know nothing of this. So the cops are on their way, just so you know.
Why you call the cops?
Because I'm asking you to stop videoing and you're not.
I mean, you call the cops, and they just gonna pull up with more cameras, and then they're gonna walk.
I'm just telling you, I'm asking you to stop.
Okay, Miss Bobby. Okay, but then they're gonna walk in your bank, and I'm gonna get their body cam footage, and I have the inside of your bank then.
Is everything all right?
How you doing?
Good.
Can I get your name and badge number just so I know who I'm speaking with?
Yes, I'm Officer Conrad with Gardner Police Department, badge number 731.
Great, thank you so much for being professional. How can I help you?
Is everything all right? We just got a call from the bank staff.
Okay.
They said that they want me to come check up on you. Are you doing like an investigation or something like that?
Yeah, I spoke with Miss Bobby in there.
Miss who?
Miss Bobby.
Miss Bobby?
She brought me a lollipop and a sucker.
Okay.
So, I mean a water and a sucker. So,
okay.
Yeah, everything's good on my end.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, you're good to go, man.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Yes, sir.
If they don't want you on their property, I know this is a sidewalk, but if they don't want you on the property, I tell you to leave, just make sure you're leaving.
Oh yeah, I have no intention on going on their property. And since I do have you right here, you mind asking a question for me?
What?
Let's say we're all in a race, right?
Okay.
And I'm in second place.
Yep.
and you passed me.
Yep.
What place are you in?
Wait, you're in second place? Or?
Yes. Okay. I give you some on there. Hey, one more for you. If you can get a dozen eggs with 12 cents, how many eggs can you get with $1?
12 cents for a dozen eggs. How many eggs can I get with $1?
Yes.
60.
60?
Yeah. Is that right?
You want me to get an answer?
Yeah.
A dozen eggs for 12 cents, they 1 cent a piece. How many eggs come in a dozen?
Okay, I was thinking like $1 amount. Like...
One more for the road.
Okay.
One more for the road.
Yep.
David's dad has 3 kids.
Okay.
No, it's not. David's dad has 3 kids.
Okay.
Snap, crackle.
Pop.
The answer is David. David's dad has 3 kids. Snap, crackle, and David. Hey, give me some. Hey, tell your supervisor, Derek Gray, he did a good job with you guys.
Derek Gray?
Derek Gray, 767, I believe his badge number.
Okay.
So, yes, sir. You guys have a great day.
Yep, you too.
Yes, sir, man.
It's a civil matter. Only if they've asked and I've refused to leave.
Well, I've got to make sure y'all aren't on trespass.
We're not. Whatever we want. I don't give my name unless I'm suspected of a crime.
Looking into a trespass, so I do have a lawful reason to be out here with you.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, we got caught out here about y'all.
About us being on the right of way?
Definitely the sheriff's office. Badge number 1860.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, we're on the right of way. We're not trespassing.
Yeah, well, I got to look into it. What's y'all's names?
I don't give my name.
Again, I'm investigating crime. We've got a lawful reason to be out.
Trespassing warning wouldn't be a crime.
I'll have to help you in your investigation.
A trespassing warning is a civil matter. Only if they've asked and I've refused to leave. Can you get a supervisor here, please? Just a quick question, gentlemen. They don't teach you gentlemen here about public easements, right-of-ways on the sides of roads. You guys don't know anything about that here in South Carolina? I wonder where the citizens are supposed to walk here if this is state property. I guess on the road, huh? Where do citizens walk? In the road? Or do they walk right here on what's called a right-of-way?
You're not walking, you're standing here.
That doesn't matter. Is this a right-of-way? Is this for public access, public use?
Well, this is state property for a prison.
Everything's state property within the state. Isn't this road state property?
Yes.
Okay, so everything's state property, right? This is state property?
Are we being detained?
No, you're your person supervisor. We got one coming.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
I wonder if the prison put in these telephone poles and fire hydrants too.
Yeah, and the gas lines.
I didn't know the state prison system did gas. They're the gas company too? This is incredible. Learn something new every day. Excellent. You guys got both here?
Yes, sir.
Good deal.
You know why y'all got body cams? You can't employ them.
Oh, you can't?
Y'all won't give them up.
You can't? They don't do public record requests here?
Can't get body cam. I just got rejected for one when I was covering this bomb threat over at the airport a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
PD put his hands on me.
No body cam, huh?
Yeah.
It's a good thing we record.
I just got rejected for that.
Well, that's why we record.
I figured I was, but I tried.
That's the same way in Alabama. You can't get nothing.
That's something we got to get changed. I mean,
let enough people know that there's a problem, that there's an issue, and then it'll get resolved. Right now, people don't think there's an issue. So we got to show them the issue. Oh, no, not those guys. We're constitutionalists. We believe in the Constitution. We believe everybody's under the same law.
You can't be sovereign and a citizen at the same time.
That's an oxymoron.
That's what they call themselves. I don't get it. I just mean that's what they do.
Yeah, I know the guys you're talking about. They're, oh, I don't consent, yada, yada, yada.
We just get out and exercise our rights.
That's right.
This is covered under the First Amendment.
Right to free press.
The only job that's protected.
On Facebook Live or?
No, I run a TV news channel.
Doing a story on the prison or something?
Yeah, we're gathering content on a story for the prison, that's right.
Gathering B-roll footage, man, that's all.
Kind of cold to be doing this today.
Yes.
Hey, like the mailman, we gotta go, we gotta go.
Y'all can call 271-5210, option 8.
Oh, just as long as it's been resolved here, they know that we're allowed to be here.
You can stand on the road, absolutely.
Thank you, ma'am. You guys have...
on their property is when they have problems.
Right, this isn't their property.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Okay.
They were saying we were on their property.
As long as you stay on the road, we don't care.
Okay, thank you guys. Have a good day.
Excuse me, ma'am. Could I please get your name and badge number? Could you state it, please?
I can't read.
Hey, be professional like the other officers, deputies were.
You can read my name tag.
What if I can't?
No, I can't read.
Okay.
Always got to be the woman, huh? D3635023. File a complaint on her. Where's your guy's station at? Where can I go file a complaint on her?
Our station is the Law Enforcement Center in downtown Greenville. It's at 4 McGee Street.
When multiple officers go out of their way to suppress a camera, it's clear they're more interested in protecting their power than upholding the law. Time and time again, we see policies twisted to override our rights, all to enforce personal feelings. This is exactly why knowing your rights is crucial. Help spread awareness. Like, comment, and subscribe to reach more people. And always remember, record everything.